Welcome to Scrum Masters Elite_UK. If you're passionate about leadership, Scrum, and team development lessons drawn from sports and real-world experience, don't forget to subscribe and join us on this journey.
Head coach Rassie Erasmus' decision to hand starting debuts to 4 uncapped players against Wales gave me a great deal to reflect on. This was far more than a simple personnel change or a tactical decision for a single match. It reflected a clear philosophy of team building. Sustainable success is achieved not only through established stars but also through continuously identifying, developing, and trusting the next generation of talent. What impressed me first was the consistency between Erasmus' words and his actions. Earlier, he had stated that, if circumstances allowed, every player in the extended squad would be given an opportunity to prove themselves on the international stage. When the right moment arrived, he honored that commitment. In elite sports, where results are constantly scrutinized by fans, the media, and stakeholders, keeping such promises is never easy. This decision demonstrated that he is a coach focused not only on immediate victories but also on building trust within the squad. When players know their hard work will eventually be recognized, they gain greater motivation to train, persevere, and remain committed even during long periods of waiting.
I was particularly interested in the stories of Vusi Moyo and Jocko Williams. Both were members of South Africa's under-20 squad that won the World Rugby U20 Championship, and now they have earned the opportunity to perform on the biggest stage in South African rugby. Their journey shows that a successful youth development system is not simply about winning junior tournaments. It creates a genuine pathway to the senior national team. It proves that when a sporting system invests strategically in player development, young talents are not forgotten after their early achievements. Their success reflects years of accumulated experience, continuous self-improvement, and patience while waiting for the right opportunity. Meanwhile, Ruben van Heerden and Carlu Sadie represent a different path. They are no longer young prospects, yet they have continued developing by competing for strong clubs both domestically and abroad. When their opportunity finally arrived, they were fully prepared to step onto a higher stage. This reminds me that, in both sports and life, success does not follow a single timeline. Some people reach the top early, while others need more time to mature. The important thing is not arriving before everyone else, but ensuring that when opportunity comes, you are ready to seize it.
Another aspect of Erasmus' team selection that deserves recognition is that he did not place the entire burden on the newcomers. Instead, the debutants will line up alongside experienced leaders such as Pieter-Steph du Toit, Malcolm Marx, Damien de Oyende, Jesse Creel, and Cobus Reinach. This creates an ideal balance between youth and experience. Veteran players contribute not only through their technical abilities but also by providing emotional support, helping new teammates remain composed during their first international appearance. It reflects an essential principle of leadership. Giving someone an opportunity does not mean leaving them to figure everything out on their own. It means creating an environment where they can perform with confidence. I also appreciate that Erasmus does not view rebuilding the squad as a reckless gamble. Although several key players are unavailable due to injuries, he has still assembled a balanced team that combines experience with emerging talent. This demonstrates that building squad depth has been an ongoing process rather than a reaction to current circumstances. Erasmus himself emphasized that developing depth has been one of the Springboks' core objectives since 2018. This long-term strategy ensures the team remains competitive even when some of its biggest stars are unavailable.
Another detail that caught my attention was the return of players such as Herschel Jantjes, who has not represented the national team for quite some time. In professional sports, every athlete experiences both highs and lows. At times they are celebrated as heroes, at other times injuries, form, or intense competition force them out of the spotlight. However, those who maintain their ambition and continue working hard always leave the door open for a comeback. It sends a powerful message that setbacks and quiet periods are not the end of the journey, they are often just another chapter in personal growth. I also agree with Erasmus' cautious approach when assessing Wales. Even though the Springboks are widely regarded as favourites, he continued to show respect for the opposition by highlighting Wales' encouraging performances against Scotland, Ireland, Italy, Fiji, and Argentina. This demonstrates that truly great teams never underestimate any opponent. Respecting your opponent does not diminish your own confidence, instead, it encourages better preparation both tactically and mentally. This is another hallmark of successful organizations. They remain confident without becoming complacent.
This story offers several valuable lessons for me personally. The first is to always prepare thoroughly, even when no opportunity seems immediately visible. The 4 debutants did not reach international level overnight. Their achievements are the result of years of disciplined training, valuable experience, and continuous improvement. It reminds me that persistence always has value, even when results are not immediately visible. The second lesson is to trust the process. There are periods in life when we work extremely hard without receiving recognition. If we focus only on short-term outcomes, it becomes easy to lose motivation. Like the players who patiently waited for their first opportunity to represent their country, the key is to continue doing your best every day. When preparation meets opportunity, success becomes far more likely.
The third lesson is the importance of teamwork. No individual can sustain long-term success without the support of others. Experienced people mentor newcomers, younger members bring fresh energy and ambition, and leaders create an environment where everyone can thrive. This principle applies equally to education, business, and everyday life. Lasting success is built on collaboration, knowledge sharing, mutual trust, and collective growth. For supporters, I believe this is also an opportunity to appreciate sports from a broader perspective. Fans naturally hope for victories, but beyond the result of any single match, seeing deserving new players receive their chance is equally meaningful. A truly great national team is measured not only by the trophies it wins today but also by how well it prepares for tomorrow. When supporters remain patient and encourage emerging players, they contribute to creating a healthier and more sustainable environment for long-term success. For society as a whole, this story carries lessons that extend far beyond rugby. It highlights the importance of investing in young people, building structured development systems, and providing fair opportunities based on ability. Every organization, business, or community needs to prepare the next generation rather than relying on only a few exceptional individuals. Likewise, honoring commitments, evaluating people fairly, and creating opportunities for growth are practices that produce lasting positive results. Overall, Rassie Erasmus' decision was far more than a team selection for the match against Wales. It reflected a long-term vision for building a strong and sustainable organization. The combination of experience and youth, trust and responsibility, present success and future planning delivers a message that extends well beyond rugby. Regardless of the outcome of the match, having the courage to reward deserving players with opportunities, while maintaining respect for the opposition and focusing on long-term development, represents an approach filled with positive values. It reinforces my belief that, in sports as in life, success should not be measured solely by today's victories, but also by how we create opportunities, develop people, and prepare confidently for the future.
Thank you for watching. Always trust the process, create opportunities for others, and work together to build stronger teams. See you again on Scrum Masters Elite _UK.